don't have a regular career path. So, let that be helpful for all of you, that you don't have to have a normal trajectory in order to get where you want. Life isn't a straight line. So I started off in HR many, many moons ago and got into technology and did, big ERP implementations with PeopleSoft and Oracle and SAP. I then I got into financial services. I mean, I'd never run financial services to save my life, but I had run a couple of companies that I started in solving M&A transactions, because I was involved in M&A transactions in my job, and they were really tedious by the time they came and were done. They were decided on a golf course or a tennis court or a dinner table, and they created information that had to be translated into business benefits, and they never matched reality. So I wanted to figure out how you got better information to do that. And then I went and ran large areas of banks in operational. And then when the dot-com crash hit, all the banks fell apart, and I didn't want to work for a bank anymore. But then I was very good at governance, managing process and keeping things aligned. And I was very good at managing complex situations. So I ended up going to deal with two of the largest transactions in the UK banking system, which was the sale of Northern Rock back to the private sector. So I was one of 12 people that did that deal. And then the other one was the failing saving or dealing with the capital gap of 1.5 billion in the co-op bank. And I did those as an interim, as an adjunct to the management team. And then I got into energy. I mean, because one of my family members was trying to get a company started. He couldn't get it off the ground. So I spent 5 years dealing with energy. I didn't know anything about it. And the best thing I can offer to anybody who's still listening is, don't be ever shy to ask a question, because I didn't know bugger all about energy. And I asked every question underneath the sun. But I hired the best people I could. I hired the best board, because the one thing when you looked at my background was you didn't know energy. So I hired everybody around me who was the best and the brightest to do that. So every single time they poked at the company, they couldn't use that as a tool to erode the value of the business. And then from there, that company then moved into a sustainability. So I spent time in sustainability, and that's run. And through a relationship on the back of that, backed into my business partner now, and we were just talking about the world and how it was being just cluttered and